With Veterans Day on Wednesday, this is one of the weeks where the House and the Senate's calendars are not in alignment. So the House is on recess this week, but the Senate's going to be in session. They will be considering the House version of the National Defense Authorization Act. Usually there are a number of committee meetings on both sides of the Capitol that we follow. But with the House out of session and the Senate having a short week, none of the committees relevant to credit unions are meeting. However, we are paying close attention to the Senate. They are expected to appoint conferees to the conference committee for the Highway Trust Fund bill. This bill is important to credit unions because last week, when the House passed it, it included two provisions, two of our regulatory relief provisions. One of them would permit privately insured credit unions to join the Federal Home Loan Bank, and the other would modernize privacy notifications, saying that credit unions don't have to send annual privacy notices to their members if they don't change their policy. Both of these provisions have passed the House a number of times in the past, and so we were very pleased to see them included in the Highway Trust Fund bill. What happens now is that a House committee and a Senate committee, they're going to come together and have a conference committee to resolve the differences between the two bills and hopefully pass a law that the President can sign later this month. So we're paying a very close attention to that conference committee. If the two provisions that we were able to get into the highway bill survive the conference, we think that the prospects for some additional regulatory relief before the end of the year are enhanced. We have a good situation set up in the Senate where the Banking Committee has approved a comprehensive regulatory relief bill, and Senator Shelby, who chairs the Banking Committee and is also on the Appropriations Committee, he was able to attach that bill to the Financial Services and General Government Appropriations bill. What all this means is that these issues are ripe for consideration as Congress tries to put together an omnibus appropriations bill before the end of the year. Now, the truth of the matter is that Democrats in the White House have said we don't want any extra riders on these bills. But what we also know is that there is some common ground, particularly on issues related to credit unions and small banks. So what we're hoping for is that big omnibus comes together at the end of the year, that they'll be able to identify the provisions that there is strong agreement on and add those to the bill and get that into law before the end of the year.